from on the liner. So let me put a little mark in there because I'm going to leave, let's see, y'all. Okay, I'm going to leave a space like on the side of it for me to turn it inside out, right? So I'm going to just do about a 2-inch space. So that's what it looks like. So I'm going to sew up to the second clip and then skip and then sew from this clip. So I leave that hole to flip it over. And I'm going to do a seam allowance of about a fourth, you know. I'm not too stressed about it, so about a fourth. Oh, let me put my needle up there, that would be helpful. Okay, make sure everything looks good starting out. Make sure I'm back on the straight stitch because I'm always switching. You can do it on zigzag if you like, but since this is the stretch part, I will do it on the straight. This is the part to go around the head, so no, not a big deal for me. So go ahead and do your back stitch, and then we are just going to sew all around this thing. Adjust as needed. Since I didn't pin everything or clip everything, I just tried to adjust ever so often. Slow down when you're going over the seam here. Sometimes if you go too fast, it may break your needle. Do not forget to leave yourself that 2-inch to flip it around. So, okay. All right, so this is what we currently have. It's a big old oval shaped deal. And I will be going around, make sure I see where this hole is. And what I'm going to do is right above the stitch, I am going to start trimming because I did end up doing a little bit more seam allowance. So I'm gonna go all the way around my pinking shirts to get rid of that bulk. You can certainly do this on a serger. I'm just still a little scared of my serger. And I actually started, when I did these, I did them with sewing machine, and I still have my personal hats I've made and didn't see any issues with the quality. So I just kept doing it with that. But yeah, I can definitely, the serger would definitely probably be a lot faster for most people who are used to using it. But yeah, I'm sure eventually I will use the serger on this. But I always like to do stuff the old school way, kind of, sort of, and see if it's possible. Okay, make sure that you're keeping an eye on that seam right there where it stopped, because you want to stop cutting right before it, because you want to leave this little bit when you flip it, right? And you'll see why. Okay, so now it is the time to go ahead and flip this hat inside out. And it seems like 2 inches was enough room to flip it. Very nice. So this is what it looks like so far. And you want to find that space, the little 2-inch space right here. And so when you leave that lip like we did, it's easy to just fold it over and just stitch it. So this makes the hats reversible. So I'm just going to do a straight stitch on that on the machine here. Make sure you go slow because this is essentially 4 layers of fleece. Make sure you do your back stitch. Okay, back stitch at the end. And so this is what we have right now. And now we are just flipping this all in. Okay, so that is our hat. And then I just forgot because I love to change threads here because I do want to top stitch that edge. And I do have a thread that is pretty close. So I will go ahead and use that. Pray for me that I can thread this like my eyes are good. Oh, well. Guys, one try. One try. Who said I wasn't young? Who said I was not young? Okay, so when I fold this over, I just like to make the top fabric just go a little bit over like that, okay? Just a little bit over. And for this, I want it consistent, so I'm going to clip it just to make sure it stays that way. So I'm just going to clip it. Make sure that looks good. And yeah. So I'm going to put this again on my number 1 for the width of the zigzag stitch. And then get under here. And I'm a rebel. I don't like to pin or clip all the way around, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. So let's go. I'm gonna go all the way around this. Okay, keep checking on that. And you don't have to do this part. I do this for my personal hats, so you don't have to do it. I just happen to also have the thread that matches this pretty close. Okay, that is it. Back there. Okay, guys, this is what we have. I'm gonna cut my bobbin. There we go. And bobbin thread. Oh. Okay, so this is what we have. One lovely fall winter hat. I will take pictures of this on the mannequin, and maybe when I get in my car, I will take pictures as well. Now, this is why I left a little bit of fabric, because just in case you do turn this like this, as I do all the time. And actually what I do with these hats when it's really, really cold outside, I buy a big box of these hot pans, so when you fold it, you can actually stick these like right over your ear. I just stick them right here. And when I do also hand them out to people, I do give them a few of these, so they can, if it's really, really cold and the hat is just not cutting it, you can actually stick these in here and keep your ears warm, because we all know usually that gets affected a lot quicker in the cold. So, and then also you see how you can see the peak of the fabric. But let me show you guys what's the matching item I made with this. I'm not even done with it yet, but guys, look, I made mittens. Can you believe it? Let me slide them on. Yes, 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 I made mittens to go with this hat. Tell me it is not adorable. Just tell me. You cannot tell me this is not adorable. I haven't even finished it yet. But yeah, I just need to do the brim of it. But look at that, guys. I made mittens. Can you believe it? So you have your hat, and you have your Ankara mittens, and you can wear Ankara all the way into winter and fall. And also, this is how it looks like on the other side. You know, you can still see that little bit of seam, but personally, I don't mind. You can hand sew it if you like, but I will leave it as is for me. And so when you flip it, this is what it looks like. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sewing along with me today. Let me know what you think. Would you be trying this? And tell me what a great job I did too. Like compliments. You have a good day.